for everyone. How is your trading week? Um, yeah, my trading week has been awful though. I'm not going to blame it on my strategy. This is not a strategy problem. This is simply an impatient problem. Our market setup, I won't be able to wait for it. Then I'll just go and enter. And another thing I observe is that since I have up to six trading prop, I have 20k, 5 and 35k. So those little things I'm doing on one 5k account, like I'll feel like okay, let me just enter this setup, no problem. I can let's see whether it will go. If you start going, I'll not enter the other account. Man, that little mistake I'm doing, I don't know that it's actually affecting me on my account. It made me to an extent I started doing it. I started repeating same thing in other account. I started repeating it. I no longer wait. But the funny thing is that if I'm doing this thing, I'm not doing it on my life account. This week I didn't trade on my life account. My life account is still the way it is. I was trading the 20k and the 5k account, which is currently now in a shit hole. I will tell you guys. So this week now, man, could you believe the only TP I hit? I didn't even wait for it to hit TP. Then I don't know how to explain this, but my problem, thank God, after 3 weeks, I found out the problem I have is that I'm trying to experiment in an account which I shouldn't be doing. If you say you're experimenting in this account, you are indirectly inviting indiscipline inside you, which you are not. You won't yet take account of it. You start repeating it, and this was one mistake I now observe. I've been doing this mistake for 2 weeks, but this week it now came to my realization. So what I did now is that I log out all my accounts, except I'm not currently only trading two accounts, my 20k and my funded account, and one crypto fund which I can't trade gold on. So that is the account I'll be trading. Now I won't be saying let me be experimenting, which I've been doing since. Now I'm going to be waiting for setup, be taking it the way my strategy is. Because this week basically my strategy showed throughout this week, but patient made me is either I rush enter it to hit me, then to run my direction. So that is just it. I'll show you, let me just show you guys what I meant by all this thing. I'm going to show you now. Look at the chart, everything I did. Yeah. On my new week review on trade I took. So this week we all know that our market has been kind of bearish. So let's go to a Monday and see what I did. On Monday was the first trade I took. It was a sell. Reason I took that trade is that market swept this low. I waited for it again to sweep, then came back. Then I was waiting for a strong bullish candle, which I got. It was two. I entered the trade. So unluckily to me, that day was the day Trump and China they announced that finally they are reducing their taxes. So immediately they announced it around 8, which was not on red folder news. I was taken out. So I lost twice on my Marvin account. I think I lost $400 on this because I entered twice. So I didn't take any other trade again. Waited for the market. The market was consolidating. When I entered another trade was on Tuesday. This buy. I entered this buy from this 30 minutes OB because the 30 minutes OB swept liquidity here. Sorry, I don't normally like marking things out like that. See, it swept here, break out of structure here. This is when it broke out. Then I waited for it to come and retest that place. So it was a good trade. The middle market tapped into it. It started buying. I held that trade. My target was here, which was 100 and something. That was 1,100 pips. But unluckily to me, market came back, swept me out. So market took me out. The reason that market took me out, remember, um, during my review, because I normally go back to review my trade, I discovered here was an OB. Sorry, this place was a breaker. Although I was taking this trade from here as an OB, but remember we are already bearish, and the right place to start buying was this H4. If you can see clearly, now this place is an H4 breaker, which is also a daily breaker. That was where market was interested. Although this place I was buying from was an H1 order block. That's what made me I was interested in buying from here. But as it is, you can never be 100% right. So market did what it had to do. It took me out. I think I lost $400 this also. Yeah, it took me out. I'm going to post all the losses I had too. So after that, I saw this setup here. I took it. Here was an OB. Immediately market tapped into it. I entered from here, but I couldn't wait. That's another thing I'm struggling to currently do. This was my initial TP, so I'm still fighting indiscipline. So I was not patient enough. I reduced the TP because here was where I was expecting to buy from. I reduced it to here. This was my first TP of the week. I think 70 something dollar. So immediately market tapped here. I was looking at this, but I was kind of contemplating. Should I take it? Shouldn't I take it? Although I marked it out, I didn't take the trade again. So market bought. Then finally I mapped out here to sell. New market tactic, it gave me reaction. I entered, but unluckily to me, it took me out. I lost money on it, which I'm going to post here. I lost money. This is how much I lost. So I didn't take any other trade till Friday. I took this buy here. I took this buy. Immediately market broke out. I waited for it to come back. But unluckily to me, the thing went first straight to my SA. Then before it bought, look at it, it bought delivered. So this week has been crazy. So currently I'm going to re-strategize because I see my major problem is in most time I with my strategy I know where market is heading. I know where market to buy from or down from most time. But due to what I call indiscipline and not being patient enough, I always lose. So this week now, guess what? Is remaining 2% to blow my Marvin account currently. Look at it. The only account I didn't trade this week was my funded account. I didn't know why I didn't trade it. I didn't trade it. While on my another account, I'm up by 1%. So the three accounts I'm currently trading, my Marvin, my crypto funded, the one that I can't trade gold on, I'm trading other currencies on that one. Then on my funded squad, which I didn't take any trade this week. So this is how my week was. My week was bad because of indiscipline. As you can see, if I had look at the funny thing. If I had said okay fine, let me do 1:3. This is 1:3. Let me do 1:3. 1:3. I would have hit TP, but I didn't do any of those things. So I still have a lot of things to work on myself on. That's just it. Yeah. So this new week, like what I said earlier, I just found out that the more I say that let me just enter this trade, that it will go my direction. What is making me to lose massively is what I call hope. Hope is making me to lose massively. Is taking a whole turn on me. Hope. I know that this is not my strategy, but I will enter and say, don't worry. I hope it will go my way. I will not be hoping. But I didn't repeat same thing on my funded account. I don't do hope on funded account, but I used to do it on my other evaluation account. So this week I will do something different. Any trade I'm going to take it on my account, both my funded account. In that way, I will know that before I'm taking any trade, I am 100% certain on this. No more taking trade on only one account. It will help me to be more calm and more relaxed and patient with my this thing. So in summary, these are the trade I took throughout this week on crypto funded. This is it. Marvin, this is it. Funded squad, still the same account, so there's nothing on it. So guys, remember, like and subscribe for more. I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, this is just a journey to profitability. So this is just to record how indisciplined I am to when I become disciplined and patient. It's just a process. Yeah, thank you guys.